Hey dolls, it's your girl Lex and welcome back to my channel. So if you watched my latest haul video, you know I showed you my gorgeous bundles from Mayvenn hair. And today I am here to finally do my initial review and how I install my frontal. I know there are a million videos on Instagram and YouTube on how to install a frontal, how to lay a frontal, how to use got to be glued, how to use Gorilla Snot, but I just showed you kind of what I pieced together and watching other people's tutorials and what I did to apply my frontal because you guys wanted to see it. Now, I'm not a hairstylist. Please, let's clear that up right now. I'm not a hairstylist, but in my opinion, I slayed a little bit. I did a little something. I took those 3 bundles in a frontal and constructed a wig out of it. And from there, I went ahead and applied my frontal. So, when I first got the hair, y'all, it was love at first sight. The bundles were soft, they were full, the curls were really bouncy, and I had really high hopes for the hair. I did dye it, and this is its natural state. It's the Brazilian deep wave hair. I have in 3 bundles, like I said. It's an 18-inch, a 20, and a 22, and a 14-inch closure. Not closure, but frontal. So, even in this, you can clearly see that the pattern of the frontal and the curl pattern of the bundles are 2 completely different things. Now, I'm someone that uses heat to manipulate the curl often, so it's not really that big of a deal because honestly, the likelihood of me wearing it in its natural state won't be for long just because that's just how I am. But that is a turn off because if I'm buying a certain texture of hair, I'm buying it because I like that texture of hair. So if, you know, situations like today where I do want to wear in its natural state, it looks ridiculous. Like I had to blend it to make it look somewhat like the bottom curl pattern because honestly, this is borderline loose wave with some straight mixed in. While we're on the topic of the frontal, I'm gonna try and leave the specs of everything down below as far as the inches and the length and width of the frontal. But y'all, I lie to you not. My head is not this big. Like the lace was too short. Like this side is fine. Like it lays the way a frontal was supposed to lay. Mind you, I just finished doing this, so it still has a little bit of shine to it because it hasn't had a chance to settle overnight. But you know, we doing a little something. Whereas this side over here, like I did a better job the first time because my hair was loose, so my edges kind of blended in with the frontal edges. But my hair is braided in straight backs as you see in the video, so it just looks weird. Like I keep this side down, so it's not really gonna be an issue. But if I'm someone that bought a frontal for the purpose of versatility, that would be a major no-no. Like the frontal was so short. Like honestly, I was able to cut the lace on this side, but on this side, like I was kind of just left what I was left with from the rest of the perimeter because it didn't leave me enough lace. And I'm like, okay, I know I'm a newbie to this. Like I know I'm not professional or anything, but they don't look right. Like I know I've seen enough bad frontals to know what a good one is supposed to look like, and this was not it. The great thing about Mayvenn is they do offer a 30-day return policy, so I'm gonna give it a few more tries. You know, I will say this off the bat, this is very high maintenance hair. Like this is hair that you will have to co-wash every few days in order to keep its luster and manageability. Now if you're someone that is used to working with high maintenance hair, then no problem. But if you're someone that really wants to style once a week and wash maybe once every other week, this isn't necessarily going to be the texture for you. Or you're gonna have to flat iron it, wand it, or do whatever you're gonna do to it, and then keep flexi rotting it or putting it up at night in that style in order to maintain it. But I had it in for 2 days, and honestly I had to take it out after that because the hair, like, it was stiff, it tangled, it shed. I couldn't run my fingers through it. Like it just wasn't that soft, luscious hair that I saw when I first opened my bundles. So I did co-wash it. I used the Talia Ward co-wash, and again I'll link all the information down below. So it kind of brought it back because honestly the first time I felt like I did have a little bit of a residue, so that's why I gave it another try because it might have been my fault. But even in this install, like that, it just blew me. And honestly, I still can't run my fingers through it. Like there is still a lot of tangling. The shedding, there was some shedding, but honestly because I didn't give it a full wash after I plucked the frontal, I'm not going to use it as a strike just yet. I am going to see how it wears for this week, but As a first impression, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go, you guys. I'm trying to hold out and not have to exchange this hair because I love the color. I used 30 volume developer with the quick blue, no, the lightning 7 powder to bleach it, and then I went ahead and did a rinse. I mixed the Cajun, the orange blaze, and a little bit of a fuchsia color to get this custom color. I really wanted that orange. I want an orange hair before Tiana Taylor wore it, just to put that out there. But now that, you know, and it looks really good on her, but now that it's kind of become a trend, I didn't want it anymore. That's why I added the fuchsia. So I kind of had like this auburny orange with like red and pink in some areas. You guys can get better pictures on my Instagram, but I love the color. Like, it looks so good in sunlight. I guess because of the tone that I bleached it kind of shifts colors depending on what type of lighting it is. But I love it. This is where it falls on me. And again, I am like 5 feet, maybe 5'1" with heels on. I can really see, but this is where it falls on my back. And I kind of did think a little bit differently. I put the 18-inch on the bottom, so that goes across to the frontal because I didn't want to have to do a lot of cutting. I kind of wanted to have like natural layers. So I did the 18 on the bottom, I did the 22, and then the 20, and then the frontal. So if you look at the hair, it looks like it's naturally layered, looking at me head on. But I really am liking the curl pattern. That's why I'm so blown that the frontal doesn't match. Like, what is going on? Why me? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this is just an initial review. I will be keeping you posted on how the hair wears and how I like it. And if I do have to go ahead and exchange it, I will keep you guys informed. I do have a natural hair video coming, so definitely stay tuned for that. And yeah, let me know down below some of your favorite hair companies. I'm definitely back on the weave swing. I was doing a lot of like natural protective styles, but I missed the bundles. Like, there's just something like But as always, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video.